Oh man, yeah, you already know what it is, man. It's one and only the Big 7-Up, man, live and direct. Today I'm gonna be talking about my first 24 hours out of prison today. Yeah. So man, my first 24 hours outside of prison, bruh, I can still remember it like it was yesterday. No lie, like it was, bruh, just so amazing. It was so amazing, bruh. I just was so overwhelmed with joy. I can remember the last couple days I had in prison, like my last week in prison, leading up to my release. I was so excited, right? But I couldn't talk about it. I couldn't tell nobody how excited I was because I couldn't tell nobody I was getting out of prison, bruh. Like, how crazy is that, bruh? To have just been finishing up 13 years incarcerated, and then when you about to get out, you can't even tell nobody. Like, you gotta keep it a secret. And I say you gotta keep it a secret because, bruh, if somebody find out that you about to get out and they doing life, they'll kill you, bruh. Like, no cap, bruh. Like, I know y'all probably see that in movies and stuff, like when guys about to go home from prison and stuff, and then somebody will kill them and shit. Nah, that's really how it be, bruh. Like, cause people be real jealous and envious of people that's about to go home from prison because some guys are never getting out of there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would they be happy for you? And they never getting out. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta really keep your cards close to your chest when you about to get out from prison, bruh. But I was so excited. I remember working with my case manager, you know, just getting prepared for my release, getting my paperwork ready, you know, talking to my girl day to day, you know, just getting outfits prepared that I wanted, getting what I wanted to eat, telling her what I wanted to eat. I can remember telling her what I wanted to drink when I got out, what I wanted her to, you know, what I wanted to have, like clothes that I wanted to have, like shoes. I just remember preparing for every single thing, bro. Like, even movies that I wanted to watch, like, because in prison, bro, you can't see everything. Like, you can't see like some of the latest movies that just came out, you know what I'm saying? Or you can't, you know, like, get certain music that's been out. You feel me? That's one thing about being in prison. Like, you don't get everything that we have out here. Like, that's why they send you to prison, because it's not supposed to be like regular, bro. It's not supposed to be regular. Like, you supposed to feel out the mix, and that's exactly what they be doing. They send you far, far, far away from society, so you really feel like alone from humanity. And then they'll strip you from anything that really reminds you of freedom, even down to music. Because I remember in certain prisons that I went to, they wouldn't even have hip hop and R&B stations, radio stations to listen to. So yeah, it was serious, bruh. You feel me? So I remember, you know, just planning and preparing for literally everything, bruh. Even down to certain CDs that I wanted to listen to, or certain artists that I wanted to listen to, bruh. Yeah, like, my first day out, I remember them letting me out, bruh. I can remember walking to the gate, and it kind of felt like I was escaping. You know what I'm saying? Because I had been in prison so long, bruh, my whole life. I grew up in there. For me, like, walking to my freedom was crazy, bruh. It was like I felt like a slave escaping from prison, because I felt like I wasn't supposed to be leaving. You get what I'm saying? Because I had been in there so long. It's crazy, right? And that just goes to show you how the mentality is, and how confinement will have you mentally after so long. So I'm walking towards the gate, and all I can remember thinking is, I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited. Because of course I was ready to get up out of there. Of course I was ready to get up out of there. And then when I walked outside the gate, well, before I walked outside the gate, they actually gave me my money. that I had. They gave me like $200 or something. Like, they gave me like $200, and then they gave me like whatever I had on my books, the remaining money that I had on my books, which was like $80 to $100. So I left with like $300. You know what I'm saying? Which was nothing, but it was mine, so they gave it to me. And they gave me the $200 because I had did over 10 years or something, like whatever, like I don't know, it was crazy. Yeah, so I'm walking out, and all I can remember is seeing my girl, bro, and she just like, it was just the best feeling in the world, bro. It was just the best feeling in the world. Like, it was like being born again, like, and seeing her outside that gate, it just made me just overwhelmed with just happiness, you feel me? Because for one, I'm just happy that anybody is waiting for me outside this gate after all this time. Because some people, they don't have anybody to come home to. So for my girl to have, you know, did that time with me and stood by my side all that time, and was even there when I was released from that place, it was a beautiful feeling. I can't even put it into words, like, because it's just no other feeling than having somebody by your side, in your corner, and knowing that they there genuinely. It's amazing. It's 100. You know what I'm saying? It's 100. So I get, you know, I hug her up crazy, and I'm kissing all on her and stuff like that, and then we get in a car. You know what I'm saying? She had rented a little whip, came all the way up there to Cleveland. She drove like 7 hours, like, to come and get me. So we jump in the rental. Of course, she got everything that I had wanted her to have in the car. My outfits. I took that. I took the prison outfit off immediately. The prison jumpsuit that they gave me to get released in. It was like a sweatsuit. I threw that away immediately and put on my fresh outfit that she had me with my shoes. I forgot what sneakers that I had. I might have put on my Timbs, the Butters, or I might have put on the Maxes that she had for me. I can't remember. But threw on my nice little fit, you feel me? And there was a couple brothers that had got released with me that day. It was like 5 or 6 or 7 of us that had got released that day. And so brothers was out there in the parking lot with their families and hugging up and everything like that, and changing into their outfits and stuff. But we did immediately, you know what I'm saying? You know, I wasn't trying to be there no longer than I had to be. So, you know, I changed my outfit, and we did. I was in the car in my boxers, like, you feel me? And she had my Douce ready for me, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hove, you feel me? Because I had wanted that Douce. I had never drunk it before. When I got arrested, you know, they didn't have that. They didn't have that Douce. So, you know, I had been doing my research. I'm like, yeah, I want that Douce. You feel me? So she had a Douce for me, and with the big D on there on a bottle, you know, cause my name Dominique, my real name Dominique. So, you know, I'm really feeling it, like, you know what I'm saying, off the Douce with the big D on the bottle for Dominique, you feel me? And I'm fresh, I'm in my fresh outfit, like, I'm feeling myself, like, you feel me? Because shit, I had just did 13 years in prison. I was wearing blue every day, you know what I'm saying? I was wearing prison outfit every day for 13 years, you feel me? So you know, I'm feeling myself, boom. I'm drinking, but before I started drinking, you know, they had me a big boy sandwich. She had a big boy sandwich made for me for the ride home. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't want her to have nothing, no fast food restaurant food for me. I don't really like fast food restaurant food, so I had her make me a big boy sandwich, homemade big boy sandwich that she had sitting on ice on the way to give me in a cooler. With my grape Fanta, with my flaming hot Cheetos. The big boy sandwich had the turkey meat on there, the honey roasted turkey meat, big boy like this, yeah, big boy, with the tomatoes and the lettuce and the cheese, American cheese. Ooh, that bitch was popping. I'm talking about, oh, that bitch was jumping on the Sara Lee bread. Woo, I can still remember that shit. Yeah, that bitch was jumping with the great Fanta. Yeah, bruh, look. So you know, and then I get the Douce, yeah, Demon Town. You know, I was teed on the way back to the city. We doing 100. We doing 100 on the way back to the city. Y'all hear me? Look, we get pulled over by the cops. We so turned on the way back to the city. We get pulled over by the cops. I'm talking about they blurp us like, oh my God. I just get released from prison and we get pulled over by the cops, bro. I can't make this up. It was so funny. He give us a ticket. He give us a ticket on some lame stuff. Give us a ticket. We ain't even tripping. We fly back to the city. I'm off the Douce. I get back to the city. You know, we go to the spot. I think we go home. I type in to the spot, I think, because I don't got to talk to my PO until the next day. So I got the rest of the day to just jug, you feel me? Without being bothered by no PO or none of that. So I think I went back to the spot, or I think I might have went straight to the barber shop. I hit my brother up as soon as I landed in the city. I get cut up, I get real nice. We flick it up. And then later on, I think we go to the spot from there. I tap in, go home, put everything up, and then we go to the studio one-on-one. Me and bro, we just go to the studio one-on-one. I link back up with wifey after the studio session. Man, we in the studio session. We turn the booth up first day home. I dropped 4 songs. Man, it was just tea, bro. Like, it was turned, like, yeah. And then, you know, I go back home. You know, matter of fact, we had the hotel. Yeah, I forgot we had the hotel out the way. Wifey had booked the hotel for like a week straight. I wasn't even going home. We going to the telly. You know, you already know. Y'all already know the rest of that. You feel me? But yeah, bro, it was amazing, bro. My first 24 hours out of prison, bro, was amazing, bro. It was crazy though. You feel me? Because after doing 13 years in prison, bro, who would have ever thought, bro, that I would be back out here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew that I would be coming home. I knew that I would be getting out, but it's no other feeling like getting released from prison, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's no other feeling like it. It's no other feeling like it. For real, bro. And I'm still kind of like in a fresh mentality. Like, I still have so much joy and excitement about life, just as I did when I first came home from prison. And that's what I love about me, about myself in particular, is that I'm just so ambitious about life, and I just look forward to every day. And I hope that y'all look forward to these videos, and I hope that y'all subscribe, and I hope that y'all like the video, and I hope that y'all put y'all notifications on, and I hope that y'all follow me on Instagram at The Big 7, and I hope y'all tap into my music that I have on all platforms as well, under The Big 7. All one word, The Big, THEBIG, the number 7, EVN. Yeah, let's get it, man. We in it to win. Love my society. We going up. This the second episode of Life After Prison. What I did on my first 24 hours out of prison. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. I got more for y'all coming. Sad.